Kneading 17. Power of the pause. Did you get it yet? Were you waiting? Pause builds anticipation. Pause can draw attention. Are you getting annoyed with my long pauses yet? But in that pause, it makes sure you're listening. It draws you in. As a teacher, I would give a talk, but then I would pause. In that pause, your brain is going crazy because it's going like, oh, I could say this. Or it's reflecting on what I already heard and it's taking a minute. We live in a society where we're bombarded over and over and over and constantly with information, graphics, visuals, words, this, that, without pausing. In the pause, we can process. In the pause, we can consider before we speak. But we're so amped up and wound up that we're go, go, go. Drive-through lines, fast food. I mean, honestly, I think most fast food people are like, eh. But at the end of the day, it's what we consume. Fast food restaurants don't go out of business very often. Restaurants will. Grocery stores will. But I can't imagine... I can't really consider the last time I saw fast food go out of business. In fact, the fast food restaurants I see grow bigger, build secondary speakers for fast food lines through the drive-thru, and remodel and get cleaned up, freshen up. Grocery stores don't even do that. Not many pharmacies either. They got money. They got lots of money around there. But where are these other restaurants getting it? They're not. We live in a very fast-paced culture. And if we take some moments to pause and consider God's kingdom is not a rush, build it fast kingdom, but one to do it right, properly, with consideration, then we have to wonder, maybe we need more pauses in our own life to reflect, to consider, to think before we act and speak and hurt others. Because we will hurt others in our rash, quick judgments and actions. People get in accidents because they're not paying attention. I can't think of the last statistic I saw about accidents. Accidents that were caused by someone paying attention. Usually it's how they were not paying attention. Because they're doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, doing this. But not pausing and doing the one thing well. Driving. People get hurt that were paying attention because someone came out of nowhere. Be a defensive driver. Why do I gotta be a defensive driver? If we're all being focused on what we're supposed to be doing, defensive driving wouldn't necessarily be a thing. But we have to defend ourselves as if everyone else around us will be doing wrong. And that's supposed to be normal? How about we tell everyone to pause and slow down? It's a fast-paced life. And the pause and the pace, I know some people that live in other parts of Southern America, slow, rural, southern living, they can't deal with living further north in a city because there's stress with how fast the pace is. And where we live, we knew someone that's like, how do you survive? How do you deal with this? Well, I don't know. What are you talking about? This is normal. Now, going up to New York, I don't know how I would do in New York. I've actually never been in New York, for example. Never driving in that traffic. I've seen pictures, I've seen movies, I've seen stuff like that, and I've never driven in it. But 9 out of 10, it's probably not something I'm going to like because I have to sit there and go, going so slow. I might as well get out and walk. I can walk faster than traffic moves. Until you break it up and then you're like, poof, and you travel further. But the pause. Being able to stop and pause. Try it. It takes effort to change your speech pattern. I wasn't always as good at pausing. Because I remember when I first started teaching, I'd just go and blow through people. And just to go bleh on them with information. I've gotten better. Still not perfect. But I've gotten better. It's really aggravating when you're around some impatient people and you go, I wasn't done talking yet. Well, you breathed. You stopped. Yeah, it's called the pause. You want to find out who's impatient around you? Put pauses in your talking. And you'll find out who's actually paying attention to you and who just wants to talk at you. Take care. Thanks for watching.